Ever considered making the delightful recipe a vegan shepherd's pie at home? I am David Attenborough, your narrator, welcoming you to Culinary Tales, a flavorful journey, a labor of love from author Dee Bell and co-author Jane Fitzcostelia. We are embarking on an exploration to discover the secrets behind this hearty, plant-based dish in Part 1, Savory Salver. The dish we are focusing on is Recipe A, notable for its vegan credentials. Picture russet potatoes, green lentils, onions and carrots. Imagine garlic, peas, corn and diced tomatoes. Now fill the air with the aroma of thyme, rosemary and smoked paprika. All these fresh ingredients are the stars of today's recipe. Join me as we chart out the journey to creating this savory culinary masterpiece. To start off, we will prepare the potato topping. Now this isn't just any potato topping, this is the fluffy, creamy and slightly crusty crown of our vegan shepherd's pie. It all starts with russet potatoes, known for their starchy goodness that makes for a perfect mash. First, peel and dice the potatoes into roughly equal sizes. You want to ensure even cooking so no lumpy surprises in your mash. Once you've done that, place them in a large pot. Pour in enough water to cover the potatoes and place the pot on a medium heat. Bring it to a boil. You're looking for fork-tender potatoes. That's when you know that they're cooked through and ready to become the topping of our pie. Once your potatoes have reached this stage, drain them well. You don't want any excess water diluting the flavor. Now comes the fun part. Add in a drizzle of olive oil, a pinch of salt and a crack of fresh black pepper. Then get mashing. You want a smooth, creamy consistency. If you like a bit of texture in your mash, feel free to leave a few chunks. Remember, this topping is more than just a cover, it's a key component of our dish. It provides a beautiful contrast to the hearty filling that we'll prepare next. With our potato topping ready, we can now move on to the filling. Before we proceed to assemble our pie, let's pause our culinary journey and delve into a chilling tale. This story centers around three dogs, each unique yet intrinsically connected. Once upon a gloomy time, there were three canines, Rusty, Buster and Lucky, each forgotten, each famished, each yearning for a brighter existence. Now you might be curious, how do their stories intertwine with our dish? Fear not, we aren't using their tales as this is purely metaphorical. These dogs epitomize the three essential elements of our dish: the potatoes, the filling and the spices. Rusty, characterized by his rugged russet fur, embodies our starchy potatoes. Buster, renowned for his robust hunger, signifies our hearty filling. And Lucky, recognized for his lively character, exemplifies the spices that add life to our dish. Their lives took a sinister turn when they encountered a malevolent wizard. This wizard, akin to the daunting challenges we encounter in the kitchen, sought to shatter their unity. Unbeknownst to him, the amalgamation of these three elements held the potential to conjure something magical, akin to our vegan shepherd's pie. So as we resume our culinary exploration, let's also carry on with our story, observing how Rusty, Buster and Lucky tackle their grim adversities just as we do in our kitchen. Tuned to unveil what transpires next as we circle back to our recipe. Scene script. Next up, let's dive into creating the filling. Imagine the aroma of onions and garlic sautéing gently in a pan, their fragrance wafting through the kitchen, setting the stage for our hearty vegan shepherd's pie. As they sizzle, we'll add in the diced carrots, infusing the pan with a vibrant splash of color and a delightful crunch. Now, it's time for the green lentils. These little powerhouses will lend a meaty texture to our dish. We'll pour them in, rinsed, and ready to soak up all the delicious flavors. The diced tomatoes come next, their juicy tanginess marrying beautifully with the lentils. To intensify the flavor, we'll add a dollop or two of tomato paste. The paste will thicken the mixture and deepen the tomato flavor, creating a rich, savory base for our pie. And now for the seasonings: a sprinkle of thyme, a dash of rosemary, and a generous pinch of smoked paprika. Each one brings its own unique character, blending harmoniously to give our pie its signature taste. Stir them in, let them get acquainted with the other ingredients, and watch as the filling transforms into a robust, aromatic medley. To bring it all together, we'll pour in the vegetable broth. This will help the lentils cook and allow all the flavors to meld together. As it simmers, the mixture will thicken, the lentils will soften, and the aroma will be simply irresistible. Just when you think it couldn't possibly get any better, we'll add the final touch. Vibrant frozen peas and corn. They'll cook in the heat of the mixture, their sweet flavor and bright colors adding a delightful contrast to the rich, savory filling. A final seasoning with salt and pepper, and our filling is complete. A medley of textures, colors and flavors, all ready to be nestled under a fluffy blanket of mashed potatoes. Now that our filling is ready, we are set to assemble our pie. It's time to bring our pie together. First, let's preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius, setting the stage for our pie's grand finale. While our oven warms up, we'll start the assembly process. Take your baking dish and carefully transfer our savory lentil mixture into it. Make sure to spread it evenly, creating a solid base layer for our pie. Every spoonful is packed with flavors of thyme, rosemary and smoked paprika, not forgetting the hearty lentils, carrots and tomatoes. Now for our crowning glory, the mashed potatoes. Generously dollop them over the lentil mixture. Use a fork to spread them evenly, covering every inch of the surface. Don't be shy. Create some decorative patterns with your fork, giving it a touch of your personal flair. And there you have it. Our pie is assembled and ready for the oven. Now, let's bake our pie to golden brown perfection. Our oven has been preheating at a balmy 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius for those of you who prefer Celsius. It's time to introduce our beautifully assembled pie to the heat. When baking, timing is everything. We want the potato topping to reach that delightful shade of golden brown while the filling bubbles away beneath. Aim to bake your pie for around 25 to 30 minutes. Remember, ovens can vary, so keep an eye on your pie as it bakes. You're looking for that perfect balance of a crispy topping and a hot, bubbly filling. As the pie bakes, the flavors meld together, creating a symphony of taste that's truly mouth-watering. The aroma of thyme, rosemary and smoked paprika will waft through your kitchen, a fragrant reminder of the culinary masterpiece you're about to enjoy. Once your timer rings, carefully remove the pie from the oven. It will be piping hot, so be sure to use oven mitts. The sight that greets you will be worth the wait. A perfectly brown shepherd's pie, the potato topping crisp to perfection, the filling bubbling at the edges. But we're not quite ready to dig in just yet. One of the secrets to a great pie is allowing it to cool before serving. This isn't just to save your tongue from a scalding bite. It also lets the filling thicken further, ensuring each slice holds together beautifully on the plate. Give your pie at least 10 to 15 minutes to rest. This might seem like the longest wait of your life, especially with the tantalizing aroma calling to you, but trust me, it's worth the patience. And there you have it, a hearty and delectable vegan shepherd's pie, ready to be enjoyed. Each bite is a celebration of plant-based goodness, loaded with vegetables and lentils, and topped with a creamy golden crust. This is comfort food at its finest, and it's all vegan. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, and remember, good food is always worth the wait. Before we delve back into our vegan shepherd's pie, let's conclude our tale of the three dogs. When we left off, the evil wizard had just marched the three dogs into the hot oven. The heat was intense, but the dogs were brave. They knew they had to endure to save their kingdom. As the oven door closed, the kitchen sprang to life around them. Pots and pans began to dance around the room as if they were caught in a magical waltz. Oil flew from the frying pan, sizzling and popping, adding rhythm to the strange dance. All the while, the three dogs sat in the oven, their eyes wide with fear and determination. But this was no ordinary oven. It was enchanted. Instead of burning, the dogs were bathed in a warm golden light. Their fur shone brightly and they felt a surge of power coursing through their veins. With a burst of energy, they broke free from the oven and charged at the evil wizard. Caught off guard, the wizard was powerless against the dogs' newfound strength. They defeated the evil wizard and saved their kingdom, proving that even the smallest creatures can make a difference. And that's the end of our tale. Now, let's get back to our vegan shepherd's pie, shall we?